Welcome back to the spot. This is episode now 3. This is actually episode 3 now. Took a little break. Took a little break last week. We got Diego over here.
I'm back.
Tell us about your trip, dude. How'd it go?
I went to Louisiana, to New Orleans. I was out there for 4 days. It was cool. I mean, I'm a big seafood guy. I was just eating aguachiles right now. That's why I'm a little spiced out. But big seafood guy. Had crawfish for the first time out there. They were nice and juicy. Yeah, nice. Oh my God, there's this place called Celesti's. Fire. Yeah, try it. I think you're going there.
Yeah.
You're going there next week. Caught some early Mardi Gras parades. Those were fire. Caught a bunch of free stuff. A bunch of beads. Yeah. A bunch of toys and stuff like that.
That's good.
And then got drunk, man. Honestly, you can walk around with your drinks everywhere you go. So, I always had something on me, you know.
Bourbon Street treated you well.
Bourbon Street treated me well. Although it did rain like crazy amount one day, so got me a little sick. Now I'm recovered though.
Okay.
So I'm all good.
Hey, shout out Diego. Went for how many days? Like just a couple.
It was just 4. I think I went from like a Thursday to a Monday.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just last week.
Yeah, so I'm leaving Monday, coming back Thursday. Should be interesting. Mardi Gras in full effect on Wednesday. So that's going to be interesting.
I heard it gets hectic, man. So watch out.
No, I know. We're honestly not even going to take our wallets. Pretty much just put my ID and like a credit card in my shoe. I'm going to get a lock for all my equipment and everything like that. I know it gets pretty hectic out there, so.
Yeah, I think you're an easy target too, bro. You're gonna get robbed for sure, bro. You gotta hide that.
They're gonna fucking come after me. But yeah, no. Another week and another Miche. Actually, look, this is gonna be our first Miche review. Shout out to everyone who actually commented down below. We got 13 comments. Everyone commented different places, but the one place that always popped up was Miche God in Somar, California. We actually just came back from it. We did a whole little review on it. Tune in, and we get the stuff right here. Diego, if you want to like tell us what we got.
Yeah, we have 2 Miches at 32 ounces. We poured in some Modelo earlier, which was nice. When you go, they sell just the cup and the mix. They don't have their alcohol license just yet. But you get this, you buy some beer, you pour it up yourself, you just mix it, and it's ready to go.
I mean,
what flavor did you get?
Yeah, so I ended up getting watermelon, and you got mango. Okay, so I got watermelon, and it's fire. Like it's really really good. They sell it individually. It's great, man. Like I love it. Would mango be your like kind of your favorite flavor too, or?
Yeah, I'm more of a like the regular chamoy.
Yeah.
I like that one better. I like mango too though.
Yeah, this watermelon. I like the watermelon. It's kind of refreshing.
Some people pour some of the flavored Modelos in there, and it does make it taste better, but it does get me more bloated. So I just poured just a regular Modelo in there.
Yeah.
And it's good just like that, man. We've been going there for. I know you guys reviewed it and told us to go, but we've been going there for like 4 years now. My cousin actually used to work there, and he introduced me to that spot, and I've been just going ever since. I got this guy hooked.
Yeah, no, it was really good. Like for the longest time, I was actually trying to find like a good Miche spot, and then thankfully you guys were super close. It's just in Somar down the street, so
yes. Sebas was able to hit him up, and then we did a little collaboration.
So, shout out to David. We just came back from his place, located in Somar, and to be honest with you, like it was just we weren't expecting. We were just kind of going in there, trying to just get hopefully getting some footage of them making the Miche, just giving them a shout out. But they were really nice enough to let us in, give us the kind of the BTS, kind of just the background stuff that they do, letting us know that it's a family run business, which was really dope to see. Mm-hmm. Got his sister and his little brother working, and that's awesome to see. And just kind of gave us the backstory of how it started, how many years they've been doing this. They started from literally in their home, right?
In their backyard, and then they transitioned to a food truck. and then now they're in that location right there,
Yeah.
right next to the library and somewhere.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Not only obviously they're known for their really really good michas, but also their food is amazing. And what we got today, we got to try for the first time. It was a caldo, right? It was like some ramen noodles.
Oh yeah, it's like their new dish. It's like the what's it called? They said like it's their mom the mom caldo.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that's what it's called. It's like a shrimp ramen.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be like a little hangover cure.
Yeah.
I know that like the broth comes from their mom. I think she makes like a spicy habanero broth, and they added in like it was noodles, it was corn, it was like onions, a bunch of other stuff,
and then some Asian fusion. I know that he said that he also kind of like mixed that into it, so did his own like little experiment and little testing, and bro, fire.
Good, man. It was good.
was really good.
We also got the fish tacos and the shrimp tacos were fire too.
Fire.
And I have the aguachitas just right in front of me.
It's
just cheesing me.
I know. And those are spicy, and I love that about it, dude. That's my favorite part. I just love the spiciness of the aguachilas. So shout out to David. Shout out to your fam and everyone there working. They're gonna be open tomorrow for Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna get packed. So, hey, shout out to them. And you guys are already gonna see like our little review that we're gonna do. Cool, dope spot, and yeah, shout out to you, David. Hopefully, as we were talking, hopefully we get to have him on the podcast, potentially, coming up soon. So that'd be dope. That'd be dope for for another guest to come on. Dope.
My bad, I'm eating a chamoy. I don't want to get like the sound of me.
Bro,
just like,
come on.
Yeah, like
A little ASMR.
I can hear you, bro.
But yeah, look, moving on. Well, first things first, we gotta talk about this. We gotta jump right in. The video that took off last week, the video that actually took off had to be about La Cita.
La Cita.
La Cita, bro. Oh my God. Those iconic words. So I just want to, it's just crazy how it worked, man. I was trying to think of what to post on TikTok, and because we were kind of like running a little low on it, and I was like, okay, there's one good part that we had where we actually talked about La Cita, and I was like, this has to be it. This has to be the one where fucking, maybe it actually relates to a lot of people, and little do you know,
Everybody knows about La Cita.
Everyone ended up knowing about La Cita, bro. Come on. That was fire. But I did want to also mention, and I did want to give a quick shout out. So as you guys saw, Diego did mention that night that we went, it was Selena night. It was a Thursday, I believe.
Yep.
And we were like, damn, like whoever the performer, whoever the actress or the singer and dancer was, she was fire. Like the performance was like really really well done, like better than I've ever really seen it, to be honest.
It was super entertaining. I loved it. I loved it so much.
Yeah, so wanted to give her a quick shout out though, because people ended up actually tagging her, and then she actually ended up commenting on it, so that was really dope to see. So I kind of just want to give a quick shout out to, let's see, Cristol at Cristol. She was the performer. She was a singer and dancer. It was really great. We loved it. We fucked with it, and we got Diego over here struggling a little bit,
dude. So I love michas. Going back to that, I love michas, but they get me so bloated that I have to burp it out, and I don't want to do it on like with my mic to my face. So I have to like turn around. So if y'all see me do that, it's because I don't want to like burp in front of all y'all.
All good. But hey, shout out Cristol. You killed it, and it's dope to see that you got like a little fan base going on, and people actually like cheering you on. So that's dope. Keep it up. But yeah, man, a lot of people commented on that video. Right now, as it currently stands, it's at 78.6 thousand views.
Yeah.
And then it's almost at 8,000 likes. So Hey, shout out to everyone who liked, commented, and shared it. Most importantly, that was dope to see. And after that, moving on, we also obviously had people comment down below on their top Miche, recommendations that they're giving either in LA or in the San Fernando Valley. Obviously, Miche God got mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And then we got a quick mentioned Elsie, El Picante, and Bell Gardens. So that's the one I mentioned to him.
Yeah.
And then Johnny Boy, Salsa, and Beer.
Salsa and beer?
Salsa and Beer.
I've been there. So I actually been there a couple times. My girlfriend knows the owner. Like their family is from like where her parents grew up from, and we've gone a couple times to the one over here in North Hollywood.
Okay.
Pretty fire.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
We should go.
That's the one we usually go to. Yeah.
Yeah, the margaritas, the frozen margaritas. Ask for a slush. Fire. They also have Michelada.
Do they have a happy hour?
I don't know. I usually just go for dinner.
Okay. Oh, but you go there from time to time.
Yeah, I've gone like 3-4 times. Yeah.
Okay. All right then. But yeah, Salsa and Beer. Shout out Johnny Boy. And then we got Jose. Salsa and Beer again. So 2 for Salsa and Beer. We got like 4 for Miche God, 1 for El Picante and Bell Gardens. And then somebody commented, shout out Marivi. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. La Chuperia on Mission though. So I'm pretty sure there's maybe another one. Everson Roy's Bar, the Holland Back Michelada, and Nagueria Tacos. So shout out to them. And then somebody also mentioned La Chuperia. So have you heard of that?
Never heard of any of them, but salsa and beer. I feel like we should go try them all out and then have like a little ranking system.
Oh heck yeah! Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So shout out Miche God on that. Miche God is gonna be obviously the first one. Our first stop in this whole little Miche, trying to find the good spots in either the San Fernando Valley or in LA. So that'll be its own little segment. So that'll be dope. But yeah, man, and other stuff that has been going on in the past week. A lot to talk about. The Grammys happened. Travis Scott, for I think what is it, the 5th straight year or something like that, gets nominated for a Grammy, doesn't walk away with anything, man.
I didn't even see the Grammys. I wasn't even keeping up with it. So what did he get not recommended, but
best rap album, dude. Yeah, I think it was best rap album. And then that was the controversial part, right? Because everyone's like, I'm gonna pop it out, but pause. But the big controversial thing was that it was a stacked lineup. I mean, you even got Jay-Z going up, accepting a Grammy, and then even calling them out. I don't know if you saw the video.
Yeah, I did see that one.
Okay, yeah. So it was like, come on, man. Like, look at the stacked lineup. So let me pop it up right now.
Who ended up winning that, by the way?
Killer Mike. He's like an activist kind of rapper, more into the social issues and everything like that going on. So he's he's current on, and yeah, if there's anyone that's gonna win it, man, like I'd rather it go to him than someone that's like But look, it was in total 5 from what I'm seeing. It was her loss. Okay, so let's start from the beginning though. The nominees for Best Rap Album at the 2024 Grammys were Her Loss by Drake and 21 Savage, Michael by Killer Mike, Heroes and Villains by Metro Boomin, King's Diseases 3rd by Nas, and Utopia by Travis Scott. Are you surprised that Utopia was on there?
Actually, yeah. I mean, after everything that Travis has been through, like, I mean, it was good. I fuck with Travis Scott a lot. So, and I thought the album was good too. But yeah. Like, I really was ready to look past everything that happened.
I think when we first listened to Utopia, it was different, and we knew it was different, and it had like this kind of Kanye West, influence to it, and obviously as we know, Kanye West was a producer also on his album. So obviously, like, you get that influence, right? And like, if you know the backstory of how Travis Scott even came to fruition, it was because of, thankfully for Kanye West, who signed him on, brought him onto his team, did a couple collabs in one of the earliest songs. So it was dope. But given that it was different and given that it stood out, some would say it's probably not a shocker, maybe, just because it was different in a way, trying something different, like a new sound.
Yeah, that's true. What are the other ones?
But then we had Heroes and Villains by Metro Booming too.
That one was good too.
That one was really good
from start to finish. Yeah,
that was dope. I mean, from all the film production, from all the video work that was done, shout out Gibbs and Hazard for making some of the sickest fucking videos that I've seen. It's definitely an inspiration for so many people in this content production world. It's really dope to see all that work being done. I mean, that music video, right? That he did for, I don't know if you saw it, but it was Drake and J. Cole.
First person shooter mode?
First person shooter mode. That music video was crazy. That was done by Gibson Hazard.
Oh, that was him?
That was him.
Nice.
So he's done so many crazy ones. If you ever seen Heroes and Villains, or not Heroes and Villains, but 21 Savage and Metro Booming.
It was like a collab album or it's just like a...
With Savage Mode 2. Sorry. Okay, so it was Savage Mode 2. And if you remember, there was a sick video with that showed Metro and 21 in a house. They're fucking producing and everything like that. And then from there on, they opened this fucking door or whatever, and then blood just comes out of it. It was crazy.
I don't think you've seen it.
Crazy. But yeah, so that was another album that was nominated for Album of the Year. Her Loss by Drake and 21. Again, I thought it was dope. I think Her
good.
Loss was dope. But again, I did not listen to Michael by Killer Mike.
Yeah, that was just a weird one that I didn't expect. Because not weird in the sense that he didn't deserve to be on there or anything like that. But because I've never heard of him, so just a random one, I guess.
Right, yeah. But again, I don't know. Controversial. It seems like it happens almost every single time the Grammys happen, where you have a stacked lineup, and then all of a sudden the one artist that really hasn't blown up in social media, really, obviously people know they got their 2 million monthly listeners, but they're not really out there like that.
Yeah, they're not superstars or anything like that.
No, right? It's not like fucking Ice Spice.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. That was the lineup for this year. So that happened, and what we got coming up tomorrow into this next little segment, we got the Super Bowl.
Sheesh, the Super Bowl.
So the Super Bowl is gonna feature this year the Chiefs against the 49ers. Bro, I don't know. I mean, we already talked to David. Shout out David. He's a big Eagles fan, and I can respect that. To be honest with you, I was actually hoping the Eagles too at some point would go.
Yeah,
but that didn't end up happening.
Who do you got?
I want the 49ers to win. I can't
Same.
stand the Chiefs. I can't stand the Chiefs.
Same. But I do think the Chiefs might take it. If I'm being honest, I want the 49ers to win, but the Chiefs might take it.
Really?
I think so.
I think, look, given Brock Purdy's experience, maybe when you compare him, Brock Purdy with Patrick Mahomes, I mean, fuck. Obviously, people are gonna get side with the Chiefs on that one, but supposedly, I think they got the Chiefs being the underdogs in this one.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they got the Chiefs. Yeah, I mean, look, they get the 49ers have a killer offense. They got McCaffrey up running the ball. So that's going to be great to see tomorrow. And just how will Travis
Kelce
have a good one?
You think so? I think they've been targeting him in terms of passing very often in the last few games. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be a big factor.
It's going to be crazy. And then Taylor Swift might show up.
Might. She might be there. You know, they might.
She might be there because supposedly what they're saying is that she's got a whole ass like tour right now going on in Japan, in Tokyo, I think.
Oh, for real? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so this is like a whole thing, right? Like, what is gonna happen with Taylor Swift? Will she be able to make it to the Super Bowl in time? That's the whole thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if you could bet on that kind of stuff. Like,
oh yeah, no. So someone told me that they got like they basically got like a wager going on where I think someone's saying they got the Chiefs winning, and they got Taylor. I think they got Travis Kelce making the first touchdown, and then I believe that they also got Taylor Swift showing up to the game. So they're betting on those two things right now. So that's gonna be interesting to see, man. But I don't know. I agree with you. I've doubted the Chiefs multiple times, and it's kind of fair to say because they've been kind of ass this season. Sucks that the Raiders are out, obviously, but you know, we keep it pushing, bro, and it just sucks that it has to be in Vegas too.
I heard like tickets are expensive as fuck. No,
Oh,
like
hell yeah, dude!
like 9,000 for a seat.
Yeah, 9,000 for a seat. I think the cheapest seat that's going on for right now, at least the last time I checked, was like 5,000. 5,000. 5,000 was the cheapest one. Yeah. So that's going to be crazy. And then another thing too that just happened was Kobe Bryant's statue outside of Crypto Arena was unveiled, and I actually got to go yesterday. Shout out to the homie Brian for coming through. Diego did not pull up. Diego was busy eating
some fun, man. I have to. It was a nice cold day, man. I got my sweater on, some like
I'm cozy.
My sweater. I mean, my sweater, my sweatpants. An hour before they close, pull up.
Oof.
Dip.
So, okay, clutch. So it was really cold. It's been really cold these past few days. I mean, you guys should know, but LA and the Valley all of SoCal pretty much got hit with two atmospheric rivers, as they call it. We got hit by 2 atmospheric rivers, and that shit was crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't even here for most of that.
But he wasn't even here for that. Yeah.
I missed the rain to go get some more rain somewhere else.
Hey, bars. But yeah, no, you missed it, dude. It was pretty hectic. It was crazy. No one went out. It kind of felt like COVID times again, when it's like everyone knows that there's a big storm coming, and it's kind of rare, you know. Obviously, we don't really get much rain in SoCal, but now, in just kind of the past year, we've been getting a lot more of these atmospheric rain rivers. And it's been coming down hard, but everything's looking way better now. We're no longer in a drought, so that's a good thing.
I didn't even know that.
yeah. So we were in a drought for a minute. So
I didn't know we were out of it.
Yeah. So that's why, like, when it started, like just a couple of months ago, remember, with like the heavy rains and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
So when that started happening, there was one time where it rained so much that in just that one day, the drought was like pretty much over. So shout out to the rain. Shout out to the rain gods.
Wait. Going back to that Kobe mural. So you went? Was it packed? Was it like sectioned off or anything like that, or were you able like to go right next to it and stuff like that?
So when we pulled up to the Kobe mural, it was pretty dope how they sectioned off parts of the street and everything like that, because obviously they just had played the Pelicans last night, and Brian and I showed up literally as the game was already, like, you know, being over. Once it was done, people started coming out, and then we were like, okay, there's one area where people are coming out from the stadium, but then there was like a whole street, I believe it was Figueroa, that was closed off completely. One section to come in and then one section to come out. It was all closed off, and it was just for people who wanted to go see the Kobe mural. Shout out to everyone who was planning this event and shouting and, you know, kind of seeing how this was going to work, because it allows people to just kind of, you know, free, like just roam freely all around the statue, not too packed. Obviously, you know, people are going to be there for a minute, but people come and go. So it was just dope.
Yeah, I saw like on Instagram, everybody was there. Everybody was like taking pictures of it. That's dope.
Yeah. So it was nice. It was it was memorable. It was cool to see that every single like 5 minutes here and there, like you got people chanting like Kobe, like here and there. So it's really dope, man. I think I really more want to see it during the day though.
Man, did you hear that during like the ceremony they had, right?
Yeah.
And then the game after against Denver, everybody in attendance got the Mamba jerseys.
Really?
Mamba jerseys.
I didn't know that. I knew that the players were gonna wear the Mamba jerseys,
but everybody in attendance got
That's
that
crazy.
I'm so mad, bro. Should have went.
That would have been worth it. Dude, I was actually looking at the tickets. It was like $200-300.
That shit would have been worth it on its own. Yeah, you get a free ass fucking jersey.
Jersey for that? And a Mamba jersey?
Yeah. I don't know if it's like certain sections or it was the entire everybody got it, but
Oh, maybe the closer section, huh?
maybe, you know.
Maybe. But yeah, that was dope. Kobe's gonna have three statues. One of them being the one where he wore number 8. And then obviously when he dropped 81 points on the Toronto Raptors, that was dope as fuck. So they just unveiled that statue. The next one coming up, I don't know if they're gonna be at the same time or they might have their individual times. But the next one up is gonna be obviously when he was when he wore the number 24. From there on, the next one will be of Kobe and Gigi.
Oh, nice.
Or might just be Gigi, but I'm not sure on that. But I know the third one will be having his daughter in there. So shout out to everyone. Shout out to the Laker organization.
Bring us out.
Oh, man. But that'd be great. I'm hoping to actually go with the camera because I didn't take the camera yesterday. So hopefully get some cool footage of the statue and everything like that.
Oh, yeah.
We got to go to a Laker game, man.
Yeah, I went to the Lakers versus Heat game. Selena Gomez was like on the floor. Or what's it called, man? The courtside seats.
Yeah.
With her boyfriend who was like that. Looks like Jack Harlow from a distance, but it's not Jack Harlow.
Shit.
And then, yeah.
Who is he? Do you know?
I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. He's a little ugly, though. I'm not gonna lie.
But what game?
Lakers versus Heat.
They ended up winning. No, they ended up losing that one, huh?
Yeah. Lost that one.
Another thing, Apple Vision Pro. Another thing that has come out. What do you guys? I mean, I need to see the takes on what people think about the Apple Vision. I need to see what people think of the Apple Vision Pro. I actually, I'm interested in knowing. And I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a couple of videos where it's like, okay, looks pretty dope, looks pretty interesting, but again, people have been saying that this has been a thing, right?
Yeah.
Because even your brother's got what, Quest?
Yeah, the Quest, yeah. Yeah, but this one's different, man. I feel like this is gonna be like everybody's been saying this is revolutionary, right? It's gonna change the way we interact with technology, like especially like computers and stuff like that, like working and stuff like that. You might just have like a headset from now on.
Yeah.
That might be cool. But from seeing like the reviews online and stuff, it looks pretty good.
Looks pretty good. Yeah, pretty positive. Yeah, I see that because every single time I'm like popping up on, well, obviously when it dropped, Apple's going to pay a shitload of money for marketing for like the drop and everything like that. Getting all the influencers trying out the Apple Vision Pro for the first time. And that's, hey, we gotta get to that point.
Just go get it right now. Put it on the company card, bro.
But that's going to be dope.
The Spot Podcast company card.
Shout out the business card. But no, if we were to try it, that'd be a dope little segment too. Just seeing what we see during the podcast. That'd be dope.
Just wear it.
I just wear just everything. Ooh. But yeah, let us know what you guys think about the Apple Vision Pro. Do you actually see it going and being an item that's going to be used in the future, and if it's actually going to have a future at all, or if it's just one of those things where it's like, it's a shit ton of money, I really don't fucking give a shit.
Yeah, I don't think I probably won't buy this iteration. Maybe later on, see how it goes. But yeah, I don't plan on buying it. Do you?
No, I don't think so. Unless, it's like, imagine work at some point, like in the upcoming years, is like giving you an Apple Vision Pro already. You're like, this is it. This is how you're gonna be working.
Here you go, bro. Nah, I'm still have a fucking an old Dell laptop, bro, from work.
actually, real quick, how's the Miche doing right now, dude? We gotta give a little pause and check up.
It's good, but every time I take a sip, I have to burp, so I'm always like moving moving the mic away. I'm like, oh, damn.
Do you get to burp also, like, not only with that, but with spicy food?
Yeah. Speaking about spicy food, I'm gonna take a little bite of this.
This is a little taste test, a little break into this.
Chiles. I don't want to like.
Woo. Fire. All right. So we got the Michelada aguachiles. So they have two different sauces, right?
Yeah, verde y rojo.
Okay. Which one?
Yeah, that one's green.
Shout out to the green.
Just don't drop it on your laptop, bro. That's how I fucked up my laptop.
What'd you drop on it?
I dropped the Miche on it. It was my senior year of college, and it was during COVID. Oh yeah, let me put that back.
Fire.
Give me one sec. So it was my senior year, and it was COVID, so I was back home, and I grabbed the Miche because it was Friday. I had like a couple classes. I'm chilling on my bed. I put the Miche right next to my laptop. On my bed. I don't know why. It was so stupid. And I forgot about it, and I hopped off. I did something, and then I hopped back on my bed. It tipped over, and it fried my laptop, bro.
Damn.
A MacBook. Dunzos. I had to buy a whole new one.
Had to do it for the Miche, bro. Come on now.
Funny story about the Miches, bro. Fucked up my laptop.
Damn, that's crazy. No, I actually do remember that. That was back in your old house, right?
No, it was here.
Oh, it was here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like the first year.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, fire so far.
Still fire.
Actually, you know what? I want to take a little.
And just lick it straight off the.
All right. Fire. So to go back, I actually got to ask a couple people on what they wanted us to, like, you know, kind of cover in this episode now too, and we actually got a couple requests. So we want to shout out to all the people who replied on YouTube or no, Instagram. All right, we got shout out to I am Chris Hill. He said that he basically wants us to talk about this topic, the importance of a routine and how it affects productivity.
I feel like a routine is like staple. I mean, for me, I'm very organized. I like having a routine. Like, I wake up every day at the same time, go to work. After work, go straight to the gym, spend a certain amount of time there, come back. I have my meals at certain times of the day. I eat at 9 a.m. and then 5 p.m. Every single day. I don't snack. I pretty much just fast from then and then. I think it's definitely important.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, having things constantly changing, it's a little hard to manage, right? Especially like my energy levels and stuff like that. So I feel like for me, it's very important. How about you?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'm very like OCD about that stuff, where I feel like if I don't have a routine, then my life is not put together. I don't know why, but like if, for example, just my room alone, like if I feel like my room is not where it needs to be, or it's not clean, or, you know, these things are in order, then I freak out, dude. Like, I just can't. Like, I need to have things the right way, and I need to have like a little routine that I follow in order to like stay consistent about what the fuck I want to do during the day. And like, just know that I have my shit together, basically. I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, 100%, man. But also another thing too that I've kind of come to like realize and want to explore more is, while I do have a routine about when I wake up, when I get to work, how long I'm spending on work, and then how long I'm spending outside of it. You know, besides the routine, I do also want to get into this habit of trying something different within my routine, right? Mm-hmm. So like doing similar stuff, doing the things that I need to do, like work, obviously eat at, you know, certain times and whatever, like get enough water, all these things. I also want to make sure that I have time to do something different, to to not make my days seem like it's the same thing every single day. So like I try to switch it up here and there.
I have a different outlook. For me, Monday through Friday, I want it to be the exact same, no changes, not trying nothing new. I want it to be structured from Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday I just go free for all. That's like my that's my cheat day for my routine, right?
Yeah.
I get to do whatever I want. I have nothing scheduled. I just go with the flow.
Yeah,
but Monday through Friday, I have to have it be just completely structured. Mm-hmm. That way I know how to measure my progress. I know I'm doing stuff that I need to do, and then I just fuck around on Saturday and Sunday pretty much, and then I'm just back on the grind. That's how I've always been from like high school to college to now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I agree. And it's like, you know, it's something that I try to work on too. You know, sometimes you catch yourself like slacking on certain things, or it's like I try to fucking, you know, stay mentally ready on whatever the fuck it is. If I'm fucking having a flight, if I'm having to go to somewhere else, like across the country or whatever, for like a couple of days, it's like, all right, we're working, we're doing this, and when I come back, okay, we got to get back into the rhythm of doing things how they were, you know, before I left and everything like that. So it's like a lot of just going back and forth too, man. And it's like, it's hectic sometimes.
One thing I do want to get better at is like making sure that stuff doesn't leak into. So I have, even though I'm very structured, right? But when I go to work, when I go to the gym, and then what I do like on my free time afterwards, I hate having things leak over. Like if I'm stressed about like what I'm going to hit at the gym, and that like it's in my head while I'm working, or I have a lot of stress at work that I bring it over to the gym, or when I'm like after I've done everything, like in my free time, like stuff still stresses me out. Having that a way to kind of leave all that like in its own section within the day, like leave all the stress from work at work, and once I'm done, just focus on my next thing, which is the gym. And the gym, just focusing on what I'm doing. Right. After that, whatever happened there, just leave it there, and then just have it be sectioned off perfectly. Don't let it kind of seek into the rest of my day. So that's what I've been working on. It's actually been helping me a lot. So being in like actually thinking to myself like, nah, I'll be thinking about stuff. I'm like, that's for tomorrow.
Exactly.
I'm done.
Exactly. That's another thing, which is like, oh shit, all right, it's 5. I'm off the clock, bro. You know, it's like knowing when to, like, you know, have those times where, okay, you know, it's time to work. Okay, now it's time for me to do my own thing and put in the work that I'm doing to get better, like pretty much every day. And like my goals, my own goals, not the other company's goals or whatever the fuck it is. It's like prioritizing your time, not only with what you want to do in your area, but also with like loved ones, you know, friends, family, whatever it is. It's like making sure that you have that time, you know, with them, and like not think about anything else.
Yeah. 100%.
So that's it, man. Great question though. Hey, shout out, I am Chris Hill. Shout out to you, bro. Great fucking question. And then we got another one too. Hold on. We got funny question right now. Funny question. Okay. This is from Angel Alonso. How many men would it take to take down a gorilla?
How many men would it take to take down a gorilla? Assuming that they're just doing it with their bare hands and no like weapons or anything like that.
I gotta say it's bare hands.
So it's just wild.
I feel like they're trying to hop on him. They're like trying to take him down in that way.
I think it's hard. So I think it doesn't really matter how many people there are, I guess. So I guess it does matter, right? So let's say I would say like a solid maybe like 20, but you can't just go like one by one and tag people in, right? Like, because you're gonna just run through the entire team like that.
Right.
Like you have to rush them all at the same time from all different angles.
Yeah.
Try to hug them. Somehow get them to the floor and somehow tie them up. And that's it.
There's no way. You gotta go with the feet, bro.
You have to go in all at once. You have to overwhelm them.
Get a rope.
And then just gotta hope that you just don't get kicked or smacked.
Oh my God. I could just imagine that. I can just picture that where it's like everyone's just hudding on, like, you know, like fucking trapping him, and everyone's just kind of piling on top of each other. And all of a sudden it's one of those like moments in a movie where like he's powering up, and all of a sudden whoosh, just
Oh,
explodes.
it's like Thanos, right? When they try to get them and try to get the thing off of them.
But yeah. So that was one question. That was another question. Shout out Angel on that one. But yeah, man. Anything else that we have kind of been wanted to talk about on the podcast? I think we really want to get into more, talking about sneaker wear too, dude. All this stuff going on right now. Like, I know there's a lot of shoes that I've really been looking at right now, but kind of want to get into that culture too.
Yeah, sneakers has been weird lately. Market has been down lately, right? Nobody's really going for these releases that have been coming out recently because there's no resale value, which is good for people who want to get shoes, right at a reasonable price. But hype is dying down unless they're Travis's or anything else, like any major collab. Those still go crazy, right? But anything else hasn't really been popping off. But I used to be like very into sneakers. I have a whole collection of Jordans, stuff like that. I barely even wear, and that's the reason why I kind of stopped wearing them. Because I don't want to mess them up. So I just go straight to the Air Forces or like my Vans, or I've been a big Vans guy forever. But yeah, man.
Have you ever been a Converse guy?
Nah, dude. I mean, since I think up until like 3 years ago, I was strictly Vans. If I'm being honest, I think Vans, and that's about it. Even when I went to school out in the East Coast in the snow, I'd be walking around with Vans, but with my old schools.
Okay,
it was horrible. I mean, shit would be wet all the time. They're not good at all, but for the snow at least. But
okay. Oh yeah. No, I mean, it's funny. Nancy, she's right here. She's in the back. She got like Vans a couple times, and she gets them fucked up. They get. I mean, you use them for a minute, bro, but they last.
Yeah, I use mine for the gym. That was my go-to gym shoe for the longest time before I got like actual like lifting shoes.
Do you like Air Forces? I usually use Air Forces when I'm like lifting or whatever.
Nah, when I'm lifting, they have to be flat shoes, super very flat, thin and very grippy because I do deadlifts. So I need them to be super grippy and super thin. Also, when I'm squatting, I like them to be super thin as well. Even when I bench, the same thing.
Yeah, just having a super flat.
I have a pair of shoes I keep in my backpack, and I just switch in them and switch out of them at the gym every single day.
Yeah. And then the gym culture and everything like that going on. Oh yeah, and yesterday too, for the first time, like, I actually really went by Zoo Culture. Do you know how much they're charging for a one-day pass at Zoo Culture?
Damn, I think
heard it was like 60, 70 something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like from 50 to 100. I think it's higher up now. I think it has to be like 70 to 80 bucks. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, but yeah, hey, shout out Zoo Culture. I mean, we haven't been there yet. Bro, that'd be a dope little episode too.
Yeah,
we should go to Zoo Culture.
We were supposed to go to the grand opening of the new one, but Sebas just likes to flake on me, bro.
Oh, that was it.
He likes to flake on me.
You ended up going, right, or no?
Nah, because I didn't have anyone to go with.
Damn. When was this again?
Nah, like 2 years ago, maybe.
Zoo Culture.
Maybe a year ago. I don't know.
Might have been a year ago. Might have been. But yeah. I feel like that'd be dope to just go check it out.
Yeah, we should.
Yesterday we passed by it with Brian. We were just like looking around and everything like that. I saw it, and we were like, "Fuck it, dude." Ryan's just going in for like a day, checking it out, reviewing it. I'm pretty sure they're cool with filming, right?
Yeah, I mean
that's
what they're doing. There's a lot of people who go there who do like skits and stuff like that. So
okay, cool.
They're always recording. I've been trying to convince this guy to go to Houston to visit Alpha Land, but this guy never wants to do anything with me. I mean, I swear to God, I think we're friends, but.
Hey, bro, he brought it up, and all of a sudden he never brought it.
He's never down, bro.
Come on, bro. I'm always down. Down with the shits, bro. Hey, Diego's been flaking recently, though.
I've never flaked. Flaking is saying yes and then be like, and then never following up or
so you have
coming out. Nah, you asked me something, I'd be like, oh no, I can't go. Because I have something already planned. That's not flaking. This guy.
Hey, we'll see, bro. We gotta keep the notes. We gotta keep the notes. But yeah, You know, it's funny. We recently had a shoot. In LA a couple days ago, and then there was an extra on set. He saw my Gymshark puffer. Remember the one I wore in like one of the first episodes that we shot?
Yeah.
So that puffer got it a long time ago too, like a minute ago actually. Never really wore it. I don't know. Never really like saw like a fit I could pull off with it until just recently. And he asked me, he's like, shit, dude, like I haven't seen it. Like I haven't really tried Gymshark. He's like, I'm more into right now like Alpha Lee and all this stuff. And it's funny. Like we just talked about it for a minute. You know, I told him like about the gear that Gymshark has, and you know, he went back and forth with Alpha Lee. And honestly, that's a pretty good question. Hey, for the gym community, this is for the gym community. In your guys' opinion, which one right now is at the top of its game? Is it Alpha Lee or is it Gymshark? Which one's kind of the go-to apparel for both men and women?
I don't think it's either.
No.
I think it's Dark Sport. Is that have you seen that brand?
Dark Horse?
No, like Dark Sport. I think that's what it's called.
Let's check it out.
That's what everybody at my gym wears. That's huge right now. I think that's
Oh, Dark Sport?
Young LA is also up there too.
Oh, Wolves Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it might be that.
Really? Okay.
Then maybe right now in terms of like what's hot, that Young LA,
Yeah, Young LA's up there.
then Gymshark, and then I think Alpha Lee's at the bottom, bro.
Okay, so... But you're saying just in... Okay, in the gym... Okay, all right. Let's pose this question then.
Go for it.
All right, so is it... For the gym community then, what's at the top for, you know, gym apparel? Is it Dark Sport? Is it Young LA? Is it Gymshark? Or is it Alpha Lee? Leave it in the comment down below. What do you guys think? You're saying it might be Dark Sport.
I think so. Although I don't own any of their clothing, it is pretty fire.
Okay.
I'm more of a Gymshark guy myself, just because
Love
I
Gymshark.
like the simplicity of it. But
Yeah.
I have some Alpha Lee stuff too. Their sweaters are fire. Their sweatpants are fire. I have some Young LA too.
Young LA, yeah.
I love pieces from every single brand, depending on what it is.
Yeah.
I think Dark Sport, their sweaters.
Okay.
Young LA, their shirts. Gymshark, it's their shorts. And then Alpha Lee, it's their I think it's their crew necks.
The crew necks, right?
Yeah.
For a minute, that's what I was on. Damn, I remember. Hey, back in like what 2014, like around there. That's when I really like discovered Alpha Lee. Next to Fuzi too. But I really got into Alpha Lee and everything like that. So it's been crazy, man. Just seeing it blow up, you know, throughout the years and everything like that. Competing, you know, with Gymshark and stuff.
Yeah. And they also have like a bunch of events down here in LA. You didn't go to the last one, but I went to the Lift LA over here in Santa Monica. And I think we went to one in Venice, right? A while ago.
Dude, the one Gymshark event that they threw in Venice was dope. We got to meet who was it was mainly just two that we met. Or no, it might have been more. But who was it first that we met that you actually got to take a picture with?
Oh, he's not from. He has his own brand. His brand is it's Russell Ori. Russell. He's a powerlifter. He has his own like line of clothing. It's called Better.
Yeah.
Get Better Today. I don't have any of his stuff, but I think he was just there as like a guest. And then the other guy is somebody you took a picture with.
Yeah. So damn, I totally forgot his name, but yeah, Russell. Took a picture with him. Shout out to him. He's a really chill guy, man. And like, I mean, we already kind of saw that from the vlogs and the videos that he's put out, the different channels that he's been on too. And just meeting him in person was dope. It was a good dope day.
It's funny because I didn't know how short he was, and I'm a short guy, but this guy is shorter than me, and I was like, man, he's a fucking rock though. This guy is massive.
But yeah, damn, I'm trying to see, but we made like a little video on it too. And it was dope. It was a nice day. And then went to like another Brownies and Lemonades event right after.
Did we?
Yeah. It was a day that we went with Brian. Oh, and then Jose ended up going to it too. I think he was the one who told us about it or something like that.
Oh, it was like in.
It was like a warehouse. It was a super sketch place in downtown LA. It definitely was another one of the warehouse parties that they threw.
Oh yeah, Alejandro was there too, right? We started taking shots of Jägermeister from the back of the. Oh, that was so bad, bro.
No.
Your friend Brian had out of nowhere. We were going at it, we were partying, and then I turned back around. And he had some girl in in his back, and he's like hopping back and forth, and he ended up blacking out that day too. No,
Oh my god!
I don't even think he remembered that, but that was so funny. I wish I would have got a video.
Steve
of that.
Cook, my bad. But the other athlete that we saw, we got a dope video with and picture with Steve Cook. Shout out Steve Cook, really nice guy too. One of the OG athletes for Gymshark. Really dope to see him. So hey, shout out to both Russell and Steve Cook for this one.
Yeah, we left with a bunch of free 3Ds, right? And
a bunch of free 3Ds, race. That's crazy.
I had energy drinks for 2-3 months after that, bro. If I'm being honest, I didn't have to buy anything. I'm a big energy drink guy.
Yeah.
Right now I'm pure Monster. But man, those lasted me forever.
I still had 2 or 3, I think, and then I was like, fuck it.
Guaranteed, if I were to go to your fridge right now at your house, I could still find some. Guaranteed.
3Ds?
Yeah, I bet
they're always just kind of laying just one off to the side, I totally forgot about it. But yeah, man. So besides that, another thing that we wanted to ask, I think, I don't know, we got to do more of these little asks and stuff like that. But this one thing I was thinking about it while on the road. What is your go-to? Again, what is your go-to songs, or what are your go-to songs for a late night drive? What is a must? Either if it's one song or multiple songs, what's your go-to late night drive song? Diego.
What's my go-to late night drive song?
I think I got one. I think one of the best ones for sure has got to be The Color Violet, bro, by Tory Lanez.
That one's good.
That one's really good.
Damn, I don't even know what mine would be, honestly. My music just changes. It really depends on what's in my current.
I guess it depends on the mood or what.
I guess yeah. But right now, what is my? I don't know, man. It really just depends on what I'm listening to.
But I guess artists, I would say Tory Lanez is definitely up there. A little maybe SZA.
I like SZA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like women artists. They're super chill, especially to work, work and having it in the background. That and
soothing voice.
Yeah. Drake is always up there. Who else?
Drake. For a late night drive, I would even say maybe
Roy Woods.
The Weeknd maybe. The Weeknd's up there for that. But a lot of spots, man. And in the San Fernando Valley, there's a couple spots you would want to go for a view. A couple. And then we got the Overlook in Studio City. Shout out Studio City for the Overlook. That place is burnt out, though.
Is it?
I think it is. There was one time. Were you there? I don't know if you were there. You might have been. Where it was funny. We pulled up to the Studio City Overlook, right? We park, we go out, and next thing you know, as we're pulling up, we see this group pop up with some NOS tanks.
No, not the NOS.
Not the NOS tanks.
Not the NOS tanks. I've never done that. But
I've never done NOS. No. But anyway, we see these this group of people just pull up 2 NOS tanks right next to us, and they're just fucking chilling. They got a nice little 40 on one hand, the balloon on the other one, having a good ass time overlooking the Studio City.
That's a very LA thing to do, bro.
Dude, NOS
with the homies,
bro. NOS was a big thing back in high school, man. I remember that was a big thing, at least in ours.
Yeah, I don't really hear about it that often.
No, not anymore. Hopefully it's dying down. I don't know. Maybe you guys know more than we do. Imagine it's on the rise right now. It's selling.
People just do coke now, bro.
No, I think people have transitioned. But yeah, man. Hey, well, look, we're almost coming down to the end of it. But a couple things that we want to look forward to and maybe do a little bit more is I think moving forward, we definitely want to collab with different people, and how we've mentioned with this review of Michelada that we've done and that we just did today. I thought that was dope, man.
I think that's super fun. I think that's one of the things I want to do more for sure. Like going to restaurants, get some of the backstory, especially like our favorite go-tos and like locally and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun, especially eating and drinking the things, man.
Yeah.
It's always fire.
And it's awesome to see just, like besides trying the food, seeing how good it is and like reviewing it, I think the process of everything from meeting the people, talking to the chefs, like knowing, what goes down in the kitchen and seeing these people's like inspirations, where they get this desire to like cook, to make the food, where are they getting different inspirations from either, from here, the Valley, or LA, or, even like Mexico or something like that. Like, where's the inspiration coming from? What is it that drove you to do this? I think that's dope. So
we have to go back to La Cita too. Just don't get your phone stolen, bro.
You know what? Hey,
get one of those zip up jeans or something like that with a little zipper.
No, but it's funny. That reminds me. Like before we end this, we gotta end it on that. But it's gonna be funny to see. People have commented down below like other clubs to go and check out too, right? There was one comment that I saw too. Somebody shouted out with La Caña. They're like, you're sleeping on La Caña, but from what I've been hearing is that La Caña is, I think like a subscription thing, or like a members only thing where you got to pay like a certain fee or whatever to actually become a member and just be able to go in.
Do you have to get like recommended or something like that?
I'm not sure if it's recommended.
Know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy, and like
maybe
recommends you, and then like,
but
I'll be down to try it out. I mean,
yeah, like kind of.
Don't they have like a little free trial or something like that?
They gotta have a free trial. Hey, does La Caña have a free trial? I don't know. But that was another place that popped up, and other places too. Las Perlas. We went to that one, right? Which is like kind of right by La Cita. We've gone
to it a couple times.
Okay.
A lot of people like it. I think the times we've gone though, it's been like super packed to the point where like you're like trying to really just like fight your way to the bar, and then.
Okay, yeah.
And like the dance floor is like super packed. It's a small spot, but I feel like we have to give it a second shot.
Okay.
One of these days.
Because I feel like I've been to it only twice, and pretty much I think the times I've been there, how I wasn't like fully there. So I think giving it another shot. But yeah, man, the comments that we got, everyone like fuck with it. Perreo Wednesdays, by the way. They got the Perreo Wednesdays.
It's gonna be tough for me. We were just talking about routine, man. It's gonna be hard for me to go to La Cita on a Wednesday unless I have no work on a Thursday for some reason.
We definitely got to try it out. I feel like that in itself is reviewing the different clubs or just the nightlife in LA in general. I think that'd be dope to do.
Yeah.
Like go and checking out these different clubs. So you know what?
You're gonna get your camera stolen, though, bro.
Oh no, sure. we're not taking these cameras. It's got to be the iPhones. We're taking these, and I think we got to do it, man. We got to go to La Cita and review it. And just give it overall review, an honest review. We're just there vibing.
You're gonna see me go from like chill to like fucking sweating on the dance floor, like finding like the air vent in order to survive.
Hey, as they said, it's a good way to sweat it out if you go to La Cita.
Yeah, if you want to skip the sauna, just go to La Cita.
Just go to La Cita, man. But yeah, appreciate everyone, who commented on all the videos so far. As we said, we're back in it. Another episode down. Shout out to David from Michelada for again inviting us, having us over at his spot in Somar. Again, go check him out at Michelada on pretty much all the platforms. TikTok. I think it was. They might have Twitter too, Instagram for sure, and all these different things. So big shout out to them. Hopefully, we're gonna have him on the spot soon. Yep. That's in the works as we speak. So looking forward to it, and more things coming in. Diego, hopefully we got new topics coming in next week too.
Yeah. All right, see you guys.
Peace.